Now I'm going to pick all the Big 12 games for Week 3 in Division 1 FBS football. Well, the first one is Baylor versus Long Island University. I will say this. If Baylor loses this game, the Baylor fans out there will be shaking their heads big time, including myself, on the direction of the program right now. But I don't think that, I finally think they're going to get over that losing streak they had. They lost 6 straight games, including, if you date back to last year, I think they ended that losing streak with that win. But you can't, you're not going to take it for granted. And there's no spread on that game. Now, Kansas State, that's number 15 in the country, at Missouri. Kansas State's favored by 5 points. Missouri didn't look so good against Middle Tennessee State, so I'm picking Kansas State to win. But I'm not comfortable. Iowa State at Ohio. Iowa State's favored by 3 points. And Iowa State's coming off of a loss to Iowa. This is a possible letdown spot for Iowa State here. And Ohio, I know they don't have the best quarterback. I don't think, because he's hurt. But Ohio is no slouch in their conference, in the MAC. It may sound nuts, but I think Ohio somehow wins this game. I'm just not positive about this game. But the good news is the next few games are easier for me to pick. Number 19, Oklahoma at Tulsa. Oklahoma's favored by 25.5. Give me Oklahoma to win. UCF versus Villanova. UCF. Cincinnati versus Miami, Ohio. Cincinnati's favored by 15.5. I think Cincinnati wins, but you better not. This is potentially a letdown after a huge win last week against Pitt. So, last game against Pitt. Now, Oklahoma State versus South Alabama. Oklahoma State's favored by only 8 points. This is a game where Oklahoma State cannot sleepwalk in. They didn't look good the last 2 weeks. Arizona, they used 3 quarterbacks the last 2 games. I don't know where to go with this, but I guess I go with Oklahoma State only because it's at home. But this is a game that I would not be shocked if Oklahoma State loses. Tarleton at Texas Tech. Texas Tech needs this win desperately. If they lose this game, their fans are going to go nuts. But I don't think they're going to go to that point. Texas Tech wins comfortably. BYU at Arkansas. Arkansas is favored by 10.5 points. I think the defense is better this year for BYU, but I think Arkansas wins that game. One, it's on the road, and it's a long way to travel anyway. And Arkansas is just a better overall football team right now. Now, this is a 50-50 game coming up. West Virginia versus Pitt. Pitt is favored by 1 point right now. This is the backyard brawl. And Pitt is coming off of a loss, unexpectedly, to Cincinnati. Home field advantage is on West Virginia's side, but I don't trust Neil Brown enough to pick them. So give me Pitt because of the head coaching edge. And Pitt's going to play the really much better. They slept walk against Cincinnati, let's be clear. They were down 27-7 and only lost 27-21. So I think they'll play better and win that game. Texas versus Wyoming. Texas is number 4 in the country, favored by 28 points. Texas, you better not have a letdown spot after that win against Alabama. But Texas should win anyway. But you never know. Wyoming beat Texas Tech, so that's why. Granted, that was at home too. Now, the first Big 12 game of the season. TCU at Houston. TCU's only favored by 5 points. Houston's going to play PO'd after that loss to Rice. Yes, they lost to Rice in double overtime. And Daniel Hoganson could be in trouble for his job here, but it's up to the AD on that if he's going to stick around or not. I don't trust the TCU defense. but I don't trust Daniel Holgorsen either. So give me TCU. But I give me TCU in this game, but I don't feel comfortable. It's a 50-50 game. Kansas at Nevada. Kansas is favored by 28 points. Kansas. So as you can tell, there are a few games that are 50-50. Some games that are 50-50 to me, but I'm going one certain direction on some of those games. So anyways, if you like this content, like and subscribe. And see you guys learn. 5 subscribers. We're on the road to it. Let's go.